for us to get a little sneak peek at Bishop's Corner for today, our highlight question of the week.
We're going to go to Barbara, who's from Old St. Pat.
Thank you, Barbara.
Dear Bishop, should a retired priest who is subbing for the pastor change the normal petition in response to it that the pastor and the parish use? Thanks, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara. So I appreciate your writing in. It's your question, unfortunately, is unclear to me. You say the priest who is subbing change the normal petition. Well, unfortunately, Barbara, in the Catholic liturgy, there are several petitions all through the sacred texts that are given, which are fixed by the church. So if the petition is the collect or a prayer, then if those are fixed, the pastor or the sub and no other priest can change those. If what you're talking about in your question is the response to the petitions of the universal prayer, then my answer is yes. Can the retired priest do it? Change it? Guess what? You won't believe it, Barbara. The bishop changes the response every time he goes to celebrate Mass in every church throughout the diocese. Why, Barbara? Because there is no fixed response for the petitions. So everybody, like Pavlov's dogs, does, Lord, hear our prayer. Let us pray to the Lord, hear our prayer. Is that the fixed petition? In many parishes it is. But Barbara, I change it everywhere I go so that it reflects the liturgy and the readings. So you say here, can somebody do that? The answer is not only can they, I would recommend that they do it to help our faithful not be like Pavlov's dogs and just hear the very same thing over and over and over again. It sparks an interest and it helps people to listen and pray better, I believe. So I hope that's the right answer, because I'm not sure if you're talking about the petitions in the universal prayer. If it is, that's the case. But here's the real answer. Go to the sources. General Instruction of the Roman Missal, Barbara, number 71. It is for the priest celebrant to regulate the prayer from the chair. He himself begins it with a brief introduction, which he calls upon the faithful to pray, and likewise he concludes it with an oration. The intentions announced should be sober, composed with a wise liberty and in a few words, and they should be expressive of the prayer of the entire community. So the fundamental, simple answer, Barbara, is the priest celebrant is the one who regulates the general, from the general instruction of the Roman Missal, the universal prayer and its response. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Bishop.
Yeah, wonderful. And we can't wait to hear the entire show. That is coming up, about 4:30 this afternoon?